we return from cliffhanger to bring you the game. Run an application profile. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get. Oh, I don't have my controller. Ah. I'm so winded. Oh, so out of shape. Ugh. Alright. I'm chill. Can't even find the USB. Okay, controller. Set up. Okay. Joy to key. Activated. Game. Resume me. Okay, so chat, this is important. I can't hear out of my left ear like at all right now, and I don't really know why. So volume issues will probably be apparent. So if something's too loud, you gotta let me know, because for me, I'm only hearing half of it. Love the game, damn it. Alright, so does everybody remember what happened last time? Does everybody remember? Alright, here we go. Alright, I understand. Much appreciated. Had a big cliffhanger. Did you find out what's going on? What happened, and how's Mary-san? There was a breakout. Breakout? It seems our Mary and Reimu Hakude joined forces to break out of prison. They managed to shake off the Tengu at first, then they realized Mary was running in our direction, so they gave chase. I can't believe it. Though they've completely lost Reimu Hakude, the Tengu have searched the shrine and can contact Yukari Yakumo. I sure wonder where our little shrine maiden is hiding. What about Mary-san? Is she okay? She's been recaptured. I think they even put chains on her this time. I doubt she'll be moving anytime soon. That's... But you know, why did Mary decide to break out? Does she not trust you, little Yomo? Just kidding. The reason is right there in your hands. She gave you something just now, didn't she, little Yomu? You know too much, you know that? This looks like a photo. A photo courtesy of Aya-san's camera, I'd bet. Yeah, she said that this was a bloodstain found on the victim's clothes. A bloodstain? How very interesting. My dear. From the looks of it, it came from a left hand. It seems to be around his chest, too. His chest? You mean his chest? Is this the killer's? That would be the most likely explanation. The handprint is very clear, so clear you can even see the fingerprints on it. If it weren't fresh, I doubt it'd be this clear. I see 7 fingers. Why did the killer leave such a handprint on the victim's chest? Who knows? Bloody handprint. Mary, you told me you'll give me an important piece of information the next time we met. Is it this? Is this the clue you wanted to give? But what does this signify? Anyways, let's take things one at a time. What were we talking about again? Aya. Alright, Aya-san. From everything we know right now, she's the most likely suspect. I disagree. That won't change. Oh dear, I suppose we have to do this the hard way, As long as it helps prove her innocence, you can bring it on. Ah, such confidence, little Yomo. Oh no! Immediately back in it. Okay. Aya-san had opportunity, means, and an adequate motive. She even lacks an alibi. You couldn't find anyone more suspicious if you tried. What do you think you're saying? Right, D-pad. Patience, little Yomu, I'm getting to that part. Or are you anxious because I'm not trustworthy enough for you? No, I'm not. Only the guilty feel anxious. If you want to prove Aya-san's innocence, I suggest you calm down. Alright, I'm continuing, my dear. While Momiji-san was playing Go, Aya-san, who was on the roof, had time to sneak into the library and commit the murder. That makes opportunity. Such as place. Does that span of time? Is it really possible? From Sanae-san playing Go with Momiji-san to her entering the library, I'm afraid to say that there were 30 minutes in between. That's enough time for me to start 10 rebellions. Plenty of time for Aya-san to commit the murder, I'm sure. Do you have evidence to back that up? Nope, 'twas a conjecture. Do you have evidence to disprove this logical conjecture, though? 30 minutes, indeed. That's plenty of time. Damn, do I really not have any evidence to disprove that? As a 1,000-year-old Tengu, she had more than enough power to grapple the victim and bash her head in. That makes means. Aya grappled the victim and bashed his head in. She would never do anything that violent. Read the autopsy report, little Yomo. The victim suffered serious collisions to the front and back of his head, with the frontal blow being fatal. Were those injuries not the result of Aya-san holding the victim's head and repeatedly slamming it into something? You say that, but do you have any evidence? No, but do you? What did she slam her with? The floor? Grabbing and slamming someone's head onto the floor doesn't sound very likely. Judging from where the victim was killed, I'd wager it was the bookshelves. The walls too, if there were any nearby. Also, a lot of books also fell off when the murder took place. Those are traces of the culprit slamming the victim into the bookshelf. What about the ceiling stain? The murder took place at the bookshelf with no blood, or rather, cleaned blood. And the bookshelf in that book, and the books in that bookshelf did fall off. Yet if something impacted the bookshelf, it would shake back and forth. In that case, the books that fall off should be... I know what it is. She admitted herself to wanting to go to the library that day, and enter the library she did. That makes motive. I got it, I think. But let's press the rest of the stuff. Yes, a motive for entering the library. What does that have to do with murder? Yes, hold your horses. Since Aya-san had a motive for entering the library, there was a chance she would be discovered by the victim. And from that, the motive would be to silence someone who had witnessed her crimes. Something like that. Of all the people related to the case, Aya-san's the only one with such sufficient motive. No. Damn it, I want to counter that, but I can't think of anything. To top it off, no one can prove that she was always on the roof. That makes a lack of alibi. Aya waited at the roof for half an hour. Yeah, too bad there's no evidence. She waited up there for so long that she caught a cold, which made her nose stuffy. Is that not proof? Oh, little Yomu, whatever am I to do with you? Are you truly trying to use that as evidence? Stay calm. You'll never reach your destination otherwise, my dear. Ugh, I have to stay calm to refute her testimony? To top it off, okay, no one can she's all on the roof. That creates motive. A lack of an alibi. So I think I got this. Let me see. Was it the second one? I think it was this one. No. Little tiny itty bitty microscope viewable Yomu. Please. I think it's the bookshelf. Yeah, okay. It was the bookshelf. I had the wrong. Indeed, little Yomu. What you said is wrong. Okay. Stay calm, little Yomu. I'm all ears. No need to rush. If the culprit grabbed the victim and killed him by slamming his head into the bookshelf, a contradiction would arise. That is, the books that fell off. Generally, you'd assume that the impact shook the bookshelf, hence the fallen books. That would only be logical. That's right. But in such circumstances, as the bookshelf pivots at the bottom, the part of it that would move the most when shaken is the top. In other words, in this case, that it should be the books on the upper layers that mostly fell off. Right again. And in actuality, a big number of books from the upper layer was in fact on the ground where the body was discovered. But at where the murder truly took place. It's books on the bottom layers that are on the ground. Huh? That's an obvious contradiction. Top books being on the ground where the body was discovered can be explained as a misdirection from the killer. But what about the true crime scene? Why is it books from the bottom that have fallen off? I wish the text would scroll faster. This could only mean the bookshelf wasn't shaken like you said. So your proposed way of Aya killing the victim is incorrect. The victim must have been killed in some other way. Until we get to the bottom of that, You can't say Aya is the killer. Oh dear me. It seems I let something slip. So perfect. It would have been perfect if I hit the right note. There must have been a reason for the books on the bottom falling off when the murder took place. Perhaps it was a deliberate action by the killer. Perhaps it was caused by some kind of impact during the murder. It could even be both of those. Regardless, we know for certain the killer didn't grapple and slam the victim into the bookshelf. I'm cooking ideas, chat. I'm cooking ideas. I have an idea what happened. In that case, how the killer truly killed the victim is worth discussing. Little Yomo dear, I'm not sure if you've noticed yourself. You've silently changed the goalpost. What? We were discussing whether or not Aya-san is the culprit, not what method the killer used. Just now, little Yomo, you sidestepped the crux of our discussion and kept talking about how the victim was killed. Is it because you're anxious? You steer the conversation in a completely different direction, my dear. But... You see, little Yomo, even if we find out how the victim was killed, Aya-san's suspicion won't change. Do you understand? That's not certain. As long as we find out the truth, the innocent will be absolved. Alright, you're the boss. So, tell me, little Yomo, how did the killer kill the victim? I actually have an idea what happened here, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let the game play out, and we'll see if my assumption is correct based on what I click. Show me how smart you truly are this time, little Yomo. The actual way the killer killed the victim. On the autopsy report, the victim sustained collisions to the front and back of the head and a crush injury on her right thumb. The blow to the back proved fatal, so the method must be related to the collision. In the crime scene, is there anything that has traces of collision? There is. Friendly advice. The books that fell off the bookshelf, intentional or accidental, is definitely related to what happened at the time. So what happened to that bookshelf, I wonder? That's for you to think about, little Yomo. The bookshelf. What happened to the bookshelf? What happened? Come on. Are there any other noteworthy clues regarding the bookshelf? That's right. There's a strange handprint. What exactly is this handprint supposed to be, and why was it at the top? A backhanded handprint as if it were latching onto the top of the bookshelf with 4 fingers. Oh, I can't think of anything. Chat, I know what happened. I can't say anything though. It's like a movie. I gotta keep my mouth shut, but I know. I got it. Patience is the enemy of deduction, little Yomo. Being the fastest is fine and all in war, but in deduction you need to keep your cool, my dear. Calm down, Yomo Konpaku. Seija-san is right. You've always been impatient. You need to calm down and remove all distractions. Only then. Right. I need to excise all unnecessary thoughts. Time for the logic doors. Oh shit, it's this game. How do you do that? I don't remember how to play this game. Okay. Slasher. Kick. Not a good idea to miss. I am destroying all doubts. I like that whack sound effect when she kicks. What? I had a double image there. That was too fast. Miss 6. 71%. Not bad. I can't read that. But okay. Doubts have been slashed. We're going in. And she's just doing this for the last 75 seconds, huh? It's all backwards. All the evidence in the crime scene is backwards. When books from the top should have fallen off, it was the bottom instead. When there was a floor that should have been blood, it was the ceiling instead. Even the handprint that found its way onto the bookshelf was backhanded. Handprint. Ceiling. Well, I haven't heard about that before. Yet these evidence are lacking something. Something that can link all of them together. Oh. What could that be? Come on, think, Yomu, think. Was there something we overlooked? Something crucial that's been right under everyone's noses this entire year? Something at the crime scene that can link everything together, yet we've all overlooked. The bookshelf with the bottom books falling off. The bookshelf with the backhanded four-fingered handprint. The bookshelf with the blood stain in the ceiling right above it. The evidence that ties all this together. Could it be? Uh-oh. The evidence that ties it all together. Maybe it's the new stuff I got. No. I don't know what this is. It means nothing at all. Let's go over it again. The handprint on the bookshelf. Speaking of, why does the handprint only have 4 fingers? The evidence that ties all this together. I don't know how to exactly prove this point. Oh, I guess this is his right thumb was crushed. The fingers on the handprint of the bookshelf are about the same length. It's obvious the thumb is what's missing. And from how the rightmost finger is thicker than the leftmost finger, this came from a right hand. A right hand backhandedly latching onto the top of the bookshelf with only the thumb missing. The victim's right thumb was injured. What? What? That's... I've got it! The crushed thumb, the backwards evidence. I've got it now. Little Yomu. Reversal. That's the key to this entire case. Oh, intriguing. Tell me more. The books, the bloodstain, the handprint, everything here doesn't make sense because we haven't reversed something important. That is, the victim. Reverse the victim. That's right. Put simply, we fell into the same trap everyone else would fall into. We assumed the victim was killed in an upright position. Mind explaining that, little Yomu? Don't you get it? If we reverse this, the victim was actually killed upside down. Upside down? We thought it was a matter of fact that the victim was killed while standing upright. Common sense tells us so. But if that were true, the bottom books would have never fallen off, and a ceiling 200 feet high would never be stained with blood. The victim wouldn't have left behind that backhanded handprint either. But if we assumed the victim was upside down, everything would make sense. So, the victim was sent flying towards the ceiling by some kind of power. And in that moment, the victim lashed onto the top of the bookshelf with the right hand. That's when the four-fingered handprint of the top layer of the bookshelf got there. But even a large object like the bookshelf was helpless against that power. The bookshelf flew to the ceiling along with the victim. The victim couldn't retract her hand at times, so her right thumb, which was above the bookshelf, was mercilessly crushed by the ceiling. Even more serious than that is the victim's head also bumped into the ceiling. That's how the bloodstain at the ceiling got on there. But that's not all. The moment the bookshelf crashed onto the ceiling, the top of the bookshelf was violently shaken. Therefore, being shaken from the other end, it became the bottom that experienced the most movement, thus causing most books at the bottom to fall off. Afterwards, that power dissipated and the victim fell down. At that point, due to hitting the back of her head, the victim was barely conscious, and then she fell back down and hit her head on the floor. Or more precisely, the front of her head did. That would have been when the victim lost her life. The two sounds Momiji saw and heard while playing Go is exactly that. The sound of the victim hitting the ceiling and falling back onto the floor. After that, the killer fled the location, cleaning up the blood and dragging the body to where it would be discovered. I just want to say, chat, I want to intervene. You're not going to believe me, I'm sure, but that is exactly what I was thinking it was. I just want to say right now, that is exactly what I thought it was. I was right. Streamer was right. But he couldn't share his hypothesis. He couldn't share it. And now I look like a fraud. But I didn't want to spoil. This is how the murder truly took place. It's better when it's revealed, you know? Instead of me being like, oh, I bet it's like this. This is my answer. Are you satisfied? I wouldn't dare not be. After all, the reason we're here today is to find the truth. And the truth is what you have on you. What is there to object to? What do you say, Yomu? You think too highly of me. I only thought of it just a moment ago myself. Your intuition has always been fantastic, Yomu. Since we've gotten this far, do you have any... do you know the answer? Do you have the answer? Who's the killer? You know, Yomu, at this point I won't be surprised by any of your answers anymore. Whether you're randomly guessing or if you're right on the mark, I'll accept it. So don't worry about anything else and tell me what you think, my dear. The killer's identity. To figure that out, the key lies in the clues related to the killer. When the murder occurred, what we should be focusing on is the power that was used on the victim. What kind of power is it? Spiritual, brute force, or something else entirely? Not only was that power able to send the victim flying towards the ceiling, but it even managed to easily lift up a large bookshelf. Okay. Along with her, a crashing bolt into the ceiling. And yet such power didn't do much to its surroundings. No signs of destruction were found after the fact. It's inconceivable. Can such a strong and natural power even exist? Well then, can you provide evidence proving such a power exists? Can someone truly control such strong power? I've never heard of something so powerful and harmonious against Tokyo, nor have I heard of anyone possessing such a power. Just where does this power lay? Reversing. To solve this case, reversing is the most important. Even now, that hasn't changed. It's this never-before-seen almighty power, really as rare as it seems. If I can reverse that, maybe. The evidence that proves the existence of this power. Oh. Evidence that proves the existence of this power. Evidence that proves the existence of this power? What? I mean, it wouldn't make sense if it was everything I just talked about, right? I don't know. It's this. No, it's not. It's not this. I don't know what this is. She seems really disappointed. Let me reconsider this. Just in case I fuck up. The evidence to prove the existence of this power. It's not this. I don't know what this is. I can't guess a character profile. I can only guess evidence. This is why I'm confused. What is the evidence that proves this power exists? What if I just click Seija's testimony? I don't know. Okay. I don't think it's any of these. No. I mean, it can't be the three things we just used. Right? Huh. Yomo, your brain's starting to malfunction. My brain's starting to malfunction. I don't know how to prove this power exists. I'm looking right at it. I don't know how to prove it. That's nothing. It's none of these. Oh my god. Reconsider. Can we go back to title? I can load the game so we don't have to suffer embarrassment. Okay. I don't know what it is. What haven't I tried at this point? What haven't I tried? The fucking light switch. Everything. I've tried the sigil, the light switch, the photograph. I tried the autopsy report. Did we try to clean bookshelf? No. Why would it be the book? Why would it be the book? Why would it be the book? Why the fuck would it be the book? What? Have I not tried everything now? What? Have I not tried everything? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've tried everything. What? Surely it's not. I tried those. I tried that. I tried that. Tried that. Tried that. Tried that. I tried. Did I try this? Yeah, I tried this. I tried the handprint. I tried the handprint. Why would it be the shoulders though? Why would it be the it doesn't even make any sense. Missing evidence. Case is unsolvable. What? What? What is it? What is it? What have I not tried? Excuse me? Just fail? Alright, I'll fail. Sure. Crap! The truth seems to have gotten too far away to reach. Is it truly over? Yeah. What the fuck? What am I— what? What? Why am I doing this? I don't know why I'm doing this. Is this the autosave? If they're closer to me, I don't go as far, which is good. Ooh, that was close. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. I'm at the back of the screen. Oh. I'm going along with this because it might actually be the solution. I don't know yet, though. Perfect. I'm just wondering if this is the autosave, or if this is, like, actually just something that was supposed to happen. There's no speed up button. It's all backwards. It was all backwards. Alright. Well. You know what? Sure. We'll just hold that autosave. Well, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing here. Oops. Why does the handprint only have 4 fingers? Oh, right. This is autopsy report. I mean, at that point, just fucking load the save, jackass. Load the save. What proves the existence of this power? I cannot present profiles, but I literally have presented everything. I will go down the fucking list. Alright? I did try Sny's testimony. I tried everything! I tried everything! All of it! Not a single thing was missed. I promise you. I swear on my fucking life, I didn't miss a single piece of evidence. And we're gonna present everything right now. Interior diagram. No, it's not the interior diagram. Bloody bookshelf. No, it's not the bloody bookshelf. Clean bookshelf. It's not the clean bookshelf. Handprint. It's not the handprint. It's not the fucking handprint. Evidence. It's something I don't have. What? I can cancel. Oh no! I mashed and I found the answer by mashing. You can cancel that menu. Why can you cancel that menu? I don't have any evidence that directly points to the existence of such a power. Because it needs no evidence. Very well, it seems you have the answer. God damn it! That's so stupid! So what is that power? Gravitational, baby. Thank you for the raid, Christian. It's not anything supernatural, nor is it pure brute strength. It's something we can feel anytime, anywhere. It's gravity! The killer didn't use anything but the weight of the victim. That's why the power managed to lift the bookshelf so easily. Because it was the bookshelf itself that was lifting it up. The weight of the bookshelf lifted it 200 feet into the air and crashed it into the ceiling. The victim, too, was killed by her own weight. Yomo, that's really stupid. At this stage, I won't say it's all just a story. All I want to know is how is it achieved? The killer did only one thing throughout the entire process. Change the victim's gravity from down to up. Even the bookshelf which the victim latched onto was affected. The moment the victim grabbed the bookshelf, its gravity also changed. Common sense tells us the gravity of anything points downwards. That won't change. But in Gensokyo, common sense can be overturned. Among everyone related to the case, no, in the entirety of Gensokyo, only one person is capable of this. Someone who can change gravity from down to up. Very well, then tell us who this person is. Oh. Oh. Not too long ago in Aki's house, something that was like it came from a book happened. Rainbow Hakurei cornered, attempted to silence everyone present. Seeing the powerful bullets at the Hakurei Shrine Maiden, I thought I would be dead for sure. But little did I know, Kidoji-san had someone on standby. She reversed the direction of Rainbow Hakurei's bullets, using Rainbow Hakurei's own attack against her. Someone who could do that. Someone who could reverse the gravity of the victim in the bookshelf. It's you, Seija Kishin. The Amano-jaku capable of reversing everything. I should have known from the start. No one else is as bold as you. You've been around Gensokyo for a very long time. In terms of ability and experience, no one could compare to you, who once threw the entirety of Gensokyo into disarray. Why were you so kind as to help Chirno 1 year ago? Helping investigate, cross-examine witnesses, and you were virtually the prosecutor. Wasn't it to control the process of the trial? That day when you appeared at Aki's house and defeated Rainbow-san, her words were also very strange. What is she? What is she saying? What was? I don't remember what she said. What did she say in this moment? What did she say? This is very important. What did she say? What did she say? It was almost like you betrayed her. All of this points towards one fact. I don't remember what she said. You were the true killer from 1 year ago. You conspired with Rainbow Hakurei, murdered Shiro Keikimaru, manipulated the scene, and framed both Aya and Rainbow. Do you? Confess. In the face of concrete evidence, digging in your heels and making a last stand, I feel is an act of shame. It's simply a waste of time, makes you look desperate and smears your name even more. Why? But this thrilling drama hasn't reached its conclusion yet. What? I've been waiting for this day for 1 whole year. But Yomo, my dear, you're still missing the final few pieces. What do you mean? Why did I make a deal with Rainbow Hakurei? Why did I enter the library? Why did I do all of this? Do you know the reason behind everything, Yomu? Here we go then, our final clash. I won't surrender until you've completely cornered me. Oh shit. Why'd you do it? I have only one question for you. What is it? Is this your confession? Maybe. Maybe not. But by this point, does it really matter anymore? What you came here for is the truth, am I wrong? That's true. But Seija Kishin, what exactly are you up to? You're the accused, yet you're completely indifferent. My motive, what is it? Your motive? Why did I enter the library? What was I looking for? Can you answer that, Yomu? You went into a library. What else could it be for if not for books? No, I mean something even more specific. What kind of book? What book would be worth so much as to drive me to murder? That's the question I'd like you to answer, for me, Yomu. The book Seija Kishin wanted. Is there any evidence that relates to this? My motive, what is it? Oh, well... What? How is it not the book? Yomu, Yomu, Yomu. Are you forgetting the fact that the lives of all your friends hinge on you? Would you like to take this seriously? I bet it's this. Okay, it's not that, it's this. Because why else would this be my fucking inventory? What you wanted, Yomu, was this. This is it. Oh. This picture appeared on the barrier book Reimu-san wanted. After the murder, you drew the symbol and hid it under the victim to frame Reimu-san. Heh, did I? But in truth, this picture is also a sigil. In Aki-san's research, she discovered that this sigil was related to a book. Honest Man's Death. Ah, Aki-san. You snuck into the library for nothing else. But the missing Honest Man's Death Volume 2. Is that so? Is it not? The book had been missing ever since that day. And that book just so happens to be located where the murder took place. You were discovered by the victim while searching for that book, so you killed her! According to Aki-san's research, that book combined with another item allows one to control another's super psyche. Such as mind control or turning someone into another you, a very powerful ability. You snuck into the library because you wanted to obtain that power. Ha 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 ha. Found Seija's motive. Never perfect. You entered the library for that book. For this book, you willingly put yourself at risk and went into the library alone. And for this book, you killed the victim who had noticed you, Shiroke Kimaru. Ha ha ha, nice deduction. But how are you going to prove it, my dear? A mere guess is not enough. You say I stole that book. How are you going to prove it? There's proof she stole the book. To prove that, neither of the two investigations were focused on that book, so we have little to no evidence related to it. If I don't have that book, everything I say is meaningless. If only I could look into that book. Damn it! This is just like 1 year ago. Back then, too, Mary-san didn't have the barrier book, so she was hard-pressed to prove that one Reimu-san's possession was stolen. But this time I can't hope that someone will come with me with that book. All I have to rely on is myself. Prove whether or not Seija Kishin stole that book? No, I need to reverse my thought process. Did Seija-san steal my book? I can't think like that. Has Seija-san ever used that book? That's what I should be thinking about. Yeah, as crazy as that sounds, perhaps there is something. 1 year ago, something very strange happened. Now the truth is finally clear. How could you, Seija Kishin? You have the answer, Yomu. The proof that you stole Honest Man's Death Volume 2. Baba Booey. There was a certain someone from 1 year ago. Someone whose personality took a full 180 after 1 day. Oh? Cheer no. It wouldn't be a stretch to say she's the #1 idiot in Gensokyo. But during the second day of the trial, she suddenly became intelligent and bold. She even had Mary in the palm of her hand. Just like you. Is what I'm saying wrong? You were controlling her! With Honest Man's Death Volume 2! You acted as Chuno's assistant on day 1 precisely because you wanted to control the trial and stop anyone from suspecting you. But on day 2, Yukari Yakumo barred you from entering. To maintain control of the situation, you used the power of that book. You used the other you inside Chirno to take control of her body, thus allowing you to control the trial. And, if my guess is correct, during the final phase of that trial, the one who kidnapped Renko and Kita-san was you! Ha! But why though? Oh, she's having a hearty laugh. You? Can I take that as your confession? Heh 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 heh. My apologies, I couldn't stop myself from laughing. You're one step away. One step! What do you mean? Heh heh heh. You say I stole that book, but ultimately you can't produce any key evidence. Such a shame! You lack the final piece of evidence. If it's that. Well, I'm not the sort of person that stubbornly says you have no evidence, so whatever you say doesn't count. What? What if I say I have evidence that can prove you wrong? What? Let me put it like this. Your whole argument lies on the fact that the book was stolen. Of course. Ah, but was it truly? It was. Mary and Renko discovered that 1 year ago. Mary also searched again a few days ago, and it was still missing. Really? Why don't you take a look? What does that mean? It means what it means. If the book truly was stolen, then it shouldn't be here right now. So why don't you go and see for yourself? Fine. It should be this bookshelf. What? This is... Did you find it, Yomo? But that's not possible! Look closer, maybe you're mistaken. Well, I've never seen this book before. It says Honest Man's Death Volume 2 right there on the cover. Mary and Renko would have never missed this book twice. Ah, before you ask, in the 3 times I've been here the past few days, I never went near that bookshelf. The Tengu on guard can confirm that. Nor have I taken control of these Tengu. If you don't believe me, you can ask them yourself. See if they've all been feeling dazed these past few days. In the end, I never had a chance to put that book there the past few days. But... Fingerprints! We just have to check for fingerprints. If we find your fingerprints on it, that would mean... That's no use. Even if you do find my fingerprints on it, all it proves is that I touched the book. The question now is whether or not I stole the book. If you want reasons for why I touched it, I can give you thousands of them. What? Why? How? When we investigated here a few days ago, Mary did say she couldn't find that book and it wasn't on the bookshelf. If Seija Kijin never went near that bookshelf, how did this book end up there? Don't tell me the book really was never stolen. I can't think like that. If I do, my argument would... I'm sure you know that this book was never stolen. Your logic would trip, fall, and break apart. The killer's motive, the trial from 1 year ago, the true crime scene, they've all become guesses now. So, how do you intend to explain this contradiction, Yomu? How did it end up like this? Has all my effort up to this point been in vain? That's not possible. Everything we've established fits together, piece by piece. That can't be wrong. In that case, what's wrong should be the current predicament. Come on, if the book was never there in the past few days, how exactly did Seija manage to put it back into the bookshelf? What happened these past few days? Investigation, arrest, darkness, prison, solving the case. In this sequence of events, when would it be possible for Seija Kijin to get near the bookshelf? When the lights were off. Speaking of, at that time, Aya shut off the lights and the library was in complete darkness. During all that chaos, Seija Kijin was inside the library. It was possible she went near the bookshelf at that time. But do I have proof? When the lights turned off and on again, Seija Kijin was standing in the same spot. There's no evidence to prove that she moved. Evidence. Just where do I find evidence? I just need one piece of evidence for me to make a solid conjecture. Evidence regarding someone going near the bookshelf at the time. Okay, Yomu, it's about time. Do you have evidence to prove that I stole the book? Evidence. Just where do I find evidence? Evidence regarding someone going near the bookshelf at that time. I'm sure I got something. They're all... Someone went there. So this is old. This item means... It means nothing at all! Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Evidence, just where do I find evidence regarding someone going near the bookshelf when the lights were out? Evidence that someone went near the bookshelf when the lights went out. I mean, it doesn't make sense with the light. I'm thinking, Chad. I'm thinking. It has to be related to the later case. I mean, I don't think... No, it's not this. That wouldn't make any sense. I don't think it's Seija's testimony. And the bloody handprint doesn't make any sense. Oh. Let's just do a little quick load option. Momiji. She moved. No way, it can't be. Oh, wait, I get it. I understand. I solved it. I know what happened. Oh? I misunderstood Momiji-san. I get it. I know. Misunderstood. This morning I deduced that Momiji-san randomly bumped into people due to her condition acting up. But in truth, there was no condition, nor was she aimlessly running around. What did you just say? She, or rather the person controlling her, made a mad dash towards the true crime scene for one reason alone. To help you put this book back into place. Say what? When the library became pitch black, Momiji-san wasn't Momiji-san. He used this opportunity to quickly activate the ability to control another super psyche of Momiji-san, allowing you to control her body. Momiji-san, now under the control of Seija Kishin's sub-psyche, was afraid of the lights coming on early, so she made a mad dash for the bookshelf and put the book back under the bookshelf. Then she could be at ease and subdue I at the south entrance. And your reason for doing this is precisely because that missing book is proof of your guilt. As long as that book was there, you would be able to deny any claims that you were the culprit. We all owe Momiji-san an apology. She's not some cold-blooded killer, nor is she a mentally ill patient. She's just an innocent Tengu who was controlled by you. You. Can you prove it? Prove it? That's simple. We just need to check the fingerprints. If we find Momiji-san's fingerprints on the cover and your fingerprints inside, we'd have undeniable proof. Also, Momiji-san's hands were extremely wet. If we also find signs that the book was stained with water, we know for a fact that it was put there when the lights went out. What? So, shall we? We still have a bit of time left. Are you going to confess right now, or are you going to wait until we have decisive proof? Huh. Loud. Loud. Very loud. Didn't need to be that loud. Huh. Fine, I admit it. The true killer, the person who murdered that Tengu in this very library, is me. Congratulations, Yomu. You've resolved the unresolved case from 1 year ago. Quite the shocker. It's just as you say, 1 year ago. I convinced Reimu Hakude into helping me sneak into the library. She'd get the book she wanted, and I'd get the book I wanted. So that day, while the Tengu was distracted by Sanae-san, I quietly entered the library and began my search. But I didn't expect to be noticed by the Tengu at the south entrance. She cornered me in the library, so I killed her. I then tried to manipulate the scene, but Aya-san interrupted me. I had to hide in there and wait until they left. Then, you know what I did in court. Gotta say, who would have guessed that you would get this far by yourself? Why? Why did you do it? Renko, Kira-san, and the Tengu Shirokeki Maru, why would you do this to them? Why, you ask? Because I can. What? I wanted to kill them, so I killed them. That's all there is to it. Those who get in my way, those who know too much, I could, so I did. That's the person I am. Me, Seija Kishin. You... What? You seem confused. Is it strange? I wanted to kill them, so I saw them die with my own eyes. That's it. Is it? Yeah, it is. That's all it is. Is that really true? Hey, what kind of question is that? Of course it's true. But My gut tells me otherwise. Oh dear, your intuition again. How boring. Take me in already. The true killer is right in front of you. Wait, is that really genuinely true? Man, I already told you everything. You were right. You won. What more is there? There is more because a wrong deduction will definitely hurt an innocent person. Heh. Do you have any idea what you're doing right now? All you have to do is take me in and all your friends will be saved. What, are you going to abandon them? Of course not. But I can't let it end like this. I'm the one who exposed you, so you're my responsibility now. My intuition tells me there's something more. Something in the dark, waiting to be discovered. Seija-san, whatever sins or secrets you have hidden away, I will uncover them. Otherwise, I would never forgive myself. Heh heh. You really are one troublesome little individual, Yomu. I am, and I'm going to cause trouble for you one more time. Alright, our final clash. Let's play this game all the way until the very end. Whew. I already told you everything I could. Is that true? Is that not true? Is that really not true? Is that not really not true? Is that really not true? Haha, you lose. I'm not good at tongue twisters like these. Wait, no! We're not doing tongue twisters right now! Right now we're... Relax, I've already confessed, haven't I? I'm in no hurry, so what are you sorrying for? We can take our time. Sorry, dear Yomu, but there is no grand turnabout to this case. Grand turnabout? Proving the killer is innocent after the killer has already confessed? Please, we aren't in some novel right now. And if I see any author try that, they'll be the first to eat my fist. I think such violence is uncalled for. Okay, you're the boss, Yomu. No violence allowed. She's totally unfazed by the situation. But if I think about it another way, perhaps she's fooling around as a way to mask her own nervousness. Is that even possible? I can only trust my gut now. It's a fact. I killed that Tengu in the library. I saw her die right before my very eyes. You killed the victim with your own two hands. Well, strictly speaking, I didn't use my own two hands. I never actually touched her. Yeah, you reversed her gravity. Yeah, so strictly speaking, I'm still an irredeemable killer. Is that so? Seija-san was the one who did it. That's the conclusion we arrived at. It shouldn't be wrong. But for some reason, my gut is telling me something is wrong. Seija-san, are you hiding something from me? That was the result I wanted. That's why I directly went on to manipulate the scene. You directly went to manipulate the scene. Yes, what else was I supposed to do? Stare at the body? Well, that wouldn't achieve anything. I'm not that foolish. Let me confirm once again. You never touched the victim at all after killing her. Yes, aside from when I dragged her by her shoulders. Not even accidentally. None. Nada. She didn't touch anything aside from her shoulder. That was the result. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Indeed. Yomu, you're lying. Oh, where did I lie? We've come this far. Do I really still have a need to lie? You said aside from dragging the body, you never touched the victim. That's a lie, isn't it? Oh, what sort of lie did I tell? If you truly never touched the victim, why is there a handprint on the victim's chest? You said it yourself. If it weren't fresh, I doubt it had been this clear. Therefore, it's the killer's handprint. Don't tell me you've forgotten. What if I have forgotten? Oops, I misremembered. Maybe I did touch her on occasion. I can change my testimony at any time, my dear. Or are you saying that this handprint has some sort of significance? Yeah, because it's got fucking 6 fingers, dude. Well, I guess 7 if you want to count the thumb. There is. What? I don't think I've ever seen her make that expression before. This handprint, if I'm not wrong, is from CPR. Oh, shit. Oh, that lines up. Oh, it makes sense. Oh, now I understand where the extra fingers came from. An emergency medical procedure where you put one hand over the other and perform chest compressions. Seija-san, you tried. Shut up! You were actually trying to... Seija-san. Shut up! I said shut up! What a twist! What a twist! Tell me everything, Seija-san. What exactly happened on that day? Ha. Hell, you're a real piece of work, seriously. That day, me and Reimu Hakude had everything planned. She'd use Sanae to distract Momiji-san, and I'd sneak in while they were engrossed in their game. And then... there it is. The rat that snuck in here. Show yourself. Damn. It's over. Surrender. Crap. Her name wasn't translated. Hey. Don't scare me. Damn it. You. Wake up, goddammit. Ugh. Son of a... how did this happen? After that, I manipulated the scene. I moved the body, cleaned up the blood, left the note, took away the books. Aya-san and Momiji-san entered too, but I was ultimately never discovered. You know what happened after that, Yomo? That's everything. This is the truth. What else are you looking for? A grand turnabout? Some big mastermind? Nope. This is everything. Before you face the judgment against Sokyo, I'd like to know one thing. Go ahead, Yomo. Renko. And Kira-san. Where are they? North of the Forest of Magic near the human village, in a hidden building. That's where I live. Everything will come to light once you head there. Understood. Seija Kijin, I want you to know, even if I know all this, I still won't forgive you. Too many people have been hurt because of you. Yeah, I understand. Your sins cannot be written off just because they were unintentional. But if you sincerely turn over a new leaf... Sorry, Yomo. What? I'm grateful that you care about me and was willing to hear me out. I know that in Gensokyo, the people that would believe I did CPR can be counted on one hand. The last time I met a person like you was such a long time ago. But, there's something I need to do. This is something I have to see through to the very end, even at the cost of 3 lives. What? What? Are you trying to flee? Flee? No, fleeing from you is a fool's errand, Yomo. I'll walk out of here. That's the... Did you really think I'd return something this valuable? I spent a lot of time making that fake copy. Seija Kijin. I'll tell you this. This book, as far as I know, is a storybook. It talks about what does that mean? And within that, it describes what? But you'll probably forget it immediately, my dear. Oh, right, yeah, that was the trick of the book, right? What, like, you just forget it immediately if you hear it? So, it's not even going to show the player. The player will never know. 7 honest men. God, what is that? Oh, you can actually remember it. However, half butterfly's blood won't save you from this. What's going on? My eyes! My body, too. I am the half butterfly. What on earth is happening? Sorry, Yomo. I'll release you once I'm gone, don't worry. I promise I won't do anything weird with your body. Seija. I can't read that. I think that's her name. Kijin. The book describes Saddam Hussein, I see. What? What was that? You? Seija Kijin. That's Reimu-san. What did you do to these guys? Oh, I see. It's that book. It's useless. Did you think I wouldn't be prepared for that? Reimu Hakude, are you here to get revenge? More or less. How many times have you used me, you bastard? You even made me go to prison. Some idiot like you deserves all the pain in the world. How many people have you killed? One. Someone precious. But I've made my decision. You won't threaten me into killing anyone anymore. Me? Threaten you? What a joke. You were the one who killed Aku-san. True, I killed her. I know that more than anyone. But I wonder, who's the one that's been blackmailing me non-stop the past year? Who's the one who made it so I never had a day of restful sleep in my life? Who was the one to give me that note? Ieda no Aki has discovered your secret. You know what will happen tomorrow morning. One heck of a writer you are. You even attached the sigil to blackmail me. If not for you agitating me the past year, I've decided to atone for my sins towards the gods. But before that, I have to deal with you. You caused all this. Feel free to try anything. This is the quadruple barrier. Ah, loud. What's so funny? Your name has changed, Reimu. It's hilarious. Blackmail. Notes. Threats? I knew it. Always a bigger fish in the sea, huh? What is that supposed to mean? Do you think I'll let you trap me here? I still have... Hey, you'll die! I will never admit defeat! Oh, shit. Yomu got free. What happened, though? At the very least, we now know what truly happened 1 year ago. Yeah. Right, if it weren't for Yomu. Thank you, Mary. Huh? If it weren't for you insisting on investigating this case, I may not have learned the truth for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I wouldn't know Renko's whereabouts. Thank yourself. You were the one who achieved all this. You too, Kira Oji-san. Or Gregory Oji-san. Without all your advanced gear aiding the investigation, and you helping us every step of the way, we wouldn't be here right now. I am ashamed. And Aya, if you hadn't been at my side all this time, I may still just be the impatient kid who gives up all the time. Thank you. Come on, there's no need for that between us. Just say the word and I'll be there, Yomu-san. But still, the person we should thank the most should be you, Yomu-san. Yeah, Yomu did the most work out of all of us. Thank you for your contributions to this case, Miss Yomu. You freed us from this burden and gave us justice for what transpired 1 year ago. Look how slick this man looks. Me? If I had just been a little bit faster. Yomu-san. Miss Yomu, I understand how you feel. Seeing that happen in front of your own very eyes. If it had been me, I would still feel the same way you do now. However, the best thing we can do for them now is to move forward. To conquer the obstacles ahead of us and prove to them that their sacrifice had meaning and was not in vain. That is the greatest peace we could give them. Isn't that so, Miss Yomu? Give them peace, huh? I've made my decision. I'll continue running this agency to carry on Renko's legacy. So if there ever comes a day where she visits this place, she'll say, Yomu is the best, and not how disappointing. Something's wrong. That sounds rather nice. As for me, I'll continue searching for Renko and Mr. Katsuda. I should be able to find some useful information in Miss Seija's house. And then, well, I'll think about it after finding Renko. I will continue to support Miss Mary. If possible, I would also like to have a chat with Miss Yakumo. Perhaps the judicial system can be re-established. Tomorrow's success is built on yesterday's failures. I hope the failure of the past will provide a foundation of success for the future. As for me, what am I to do? Oh yeah, I can finally go back to kicking down Yomu's door every day. Yomu-san, you're making a really scary face. Would you believe me if I said that you do that tomorrow, it'll be even scarier? Nope, I'm gonna give it a try. Then I'll make you believe me right now. And with that, the murder of the library from 1 year ago and the series of cases stemming from it had officially been laid to rest. I'm not sure what to say. With how things have gone, maybe I shouldn't say what it should be said. So in the end, I can only live by a certain phrase I learned to guide me into the future. The living must fight for the dead, so you can't stop for even a single moment. Because when you do something, you have to do it until the very end. That is what I live by. Now, chat. There's a couple things in there that I think were interesting. So obviously we don't know what happened. Yomu Kanpaku, she's a pretty cute girl. You know, some people caught wind that I had dealings with Yomu-san and they kept telling me to keel my shelf. I wonder what that is. Maybe it's something to do with Yomu-san. I ought to pay more attention next time. I don't know what that means. There was something very interesting there at the end that Seija mentioned. That will probably play into the next case. Again, I don't want to go theory crafting. Yomu Kanpaku is my savior, tilde. If it weren't for her, I may be burdened by my sins for the rest of my life. That's why I've also decided, not just to you, but to everyone, I'm going to atone to the best of my ability. So yeah, I'm not going to theory craft or anything, chat, but the fifth case... Oh, I had to press the button. Huh? Huh? What happened? I should maybe. What have you done? Did Kane just fucking drop dead? Oh no! Oh no! Say it ain't so. Kane just fucking died. Save the game? Yes. I was told to go until untranslated dialogue popped up. What? What? Impossible. This is Seija Kitchen's house. What? Oh, I can move. This is the spooky house. You remember the spooky house? A name is inscribed in each of the gravestones. Shiro Kekimaru Kira Katsura. Renko Usami. Huh. I was too late. Sorry. All this time, been looking for you. Every day. Been looking for you. Did you know? Every day. I thought of you. Every day. I believe that, just like last time, We would. Only be separated for a while. And then, reunited. I never stopped believing that. Renko. Goodbye. There's a hidden door underneath. It's locked. How odd. There's even an incense burner here. The aroma is rather nice. A 4-character idiom. Review the past, learn the new. Maybe the owner of this house wants to be a teacher. An oil lamp. It's been used for some time. This potted plant looks full of life. Seems like it was taken good care of. Why is all this translated? Pile of neatly folded clothes need to not be worn for a very long time, though. There's so many kimonos in here, some look a bit familiar. A mirror. After all I've been through, am I still me? A drawer containing miscellaneous items, and mirrors and combs. A butterfly-shaped hairpin. The craftsmanship on this is remarkable. Oil lamp. Don't mind me, I'm just interacting with every object that I feasibly can until I have to go to the obvious plot. A book titled History of the Inchlings. Book titled Perfect Memento in Strict Sense. I can't really make out the words, but the writer's handwriting is amazing. The door is blocked from the other side. Nice picture of Sanai and Shimmy you got there. Trees and flowers. A person living here has fine taste in art. There's even a fully fledged incense burner here. A photograph. Who is that person on the right? Is that not Snai? The dishes are all neatly arranged aside from one or two. This is a rather old-fashioned stove. There's a lot of ash under it. A black teapot seems pretty worn out. The homeowner must not be a great cook, judging from these thickly sliced vegetables. There's a couple strands of hair in the sink. Why is like all of this interactable anyway? No, the girl in the second case has black hair. Her name was Hiyari. Wait, there's a box here. A combination lock. I didn't expect this house to have one of these. What's inside the box? Was I given information about this? Let me check first, real quick. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Okay. Hold on, just confirming. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see. So I'm pretty sure what this is so normally what this is, chat, is you need to find a secret. You need to find a code that's scattered throughout the previous 4 cases that opens the box, which gives you the secret chapter. But Real just unlocked it for me, so I can just play it. Lanterns, dolls, purple cloth, what are they used for? So I don't have to fish for a code, I can just access it right away. And the secret chapter on the menu gives more backstory to what happened in the past, so it's a lore chapter. A diary. Odd, most of the pages are blacked out by ink. Did the homeowner do this, or... Wait, there's a page here with something written on it. The order of trust, 1233. The order of guarantee, 3330. What does that mean? 1233. Oh, well. Never mind. Why? Why is it that number? Inside is a key. Perhaps this key is for... There's a note inside, too. Mary and the others are going to the library. They may find out what happened 1 year ago. Burn after reading. But how? This is... The only thing inside is a key. So there's another combination Mostly would die paid to cover. 1233 is trust. Guarantee is 3330. Can be seen. Okay. 3330. I wonder if that combination works on that chest. But I have a key which takes me probably up or down. Door opened. Bookshelf. There's cobwebs everywhere. It doesn't seem like it has been used for a long time. Just some ordinary clothes. A painting seems to have a calming effect. This candle's been here for a very long time. A letter. This handwriting is Renko. When you see this letter, me and Mr. Katsura are probably not in this world anymore. Please don't be mad. Seija Kishin did everything she could for us. She was even willing to risk taking us to Aente, though we refused. This is no sickness. This is a curse. I witnessed it myself. An ancient curse coming from the house itself. A curse that cannot be broken by any means. So before I leave this world, I'm writing this message to you. I don't want you to see me like this. Don't blame yourself. I'm sure that's what you're doing right now, blaming yourself for being the cause of all this. But know that this isn't your fault. In the end, this all happened because of my stubbornness. I'm sorry. Sorry for forcing your hand like this. You're the type that values your self-esteem a lot, and the type to shoulder everything by yourself. You're very cruel to yourself. Promise me when I'm gone you'll treat yourself better, okay? I don't blame you, so don't be mad at yourself. Don't be mad at anyone else. I really, really want to see you one final time, but I'm afraid that you'll be sad seeing me in my last moments. Just know that I never hated you. Even now I don't hate you. So, this is goodbye. Take care of yourself. Also, there's something me and Mr. Katsura want to tell you. Is that that's Morse code, isn't it? The rest of the letter is comprised of these dots and slashes. Morse code. No, these don't fit any standard. This is me and her. What? What? What do you mean? What did that mean? We passed tragedy. I can't read anymore. I can't read. No! That's it, cliffhanger. Alright, chat. Well, I don't know how long the secret chapter is, but let's check it out. So this is gonna give more backstory to the past. And something popped up and it says no. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no, it worked. Yep. Sure. Okay. Understood. I get it. Yeah. Are you ready? Ready. Here it comes. Get into position. Got it. Die. Ambushing me at that level is strength. You overestimate yourself, Monojaku. Now! Did we get him? We did. Great, our first attempt couldn't have gone better. If this works, his power will become ours. Yeah, we won't have to worry about others threatening us anymore. Actually, this isn't enough. More is needed. You're right. The next time we'll... Oh, shit. Did you just stab me? With your power, I should be able to protect myself. That's all it is. I won't pretend to ask for your forgiveness. Goodbye. Haha. I guess this is my fate. Yamanojaku, known for reversing, gets stabbed in the back. Talk about poetic. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Heh. Ugh. Please stay still. If you move now, the wound may reopen. You should be fine after one more night. What? Oh, what the fuck? Who is this girl? That wasn't Snai. That's the girl in the picture. Don't panic. I know you're confused right now. Wait, are you Shimmy's sister? Wait, I remember that detail. Shimmy had a sister in this game. She had another sister. I'll explain everything, but first the medicine's almost ready. Just one moment. Wait! Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Where the hell am I? There's a butterfly on her. My name is Shizuku Sukuna. You are currently in my home in the north of the Forest of Magic. I won't hurt you. Just relax and lie down. I'll get the medicine for you. Your condition should have improved enough that you can drink the medicine by yourself. But if you need my help, just call me and I'll be there. The hell? This situation? I don't know. But if I'm still in my right mind... Whatever the hell is this? Nothing good can come out of this. Jimmy just pulled up in the bunk next to me. It still hurts, but I can manage. I need to get out of here as soon as I can. This place is too suspicious. You. It's late. Is there anything you need at this hour? I could ask you the same thing standing out in the yard. If you need anything, I can buy it for you. If you just want to get some exercise, you can go to the shop with me too. Your body should be almost fully recovered. Damn you. If you want to leave by yourself, I won't stop you either. Just be careful out there. These are turbulent times. There are many who would attack others amidst the chaos. What's that in your hand? It's a book. A book containing power. Yes, but not the good kind. That's all you need to know. Well, goodbye. I hope we can meet again. Do you think I'll believe you? Do you think you can fool me? If you really are that kind, give me that book and your power. Huh. Huh. To gain strength by consuming the power of others is the way of evil. I pray you do not go down that dark path. But even if you have, I believe you still have a chance to turn back. I trust you. What? Why? Why? Didn't you... Even if I kill you here, what good would it do? You have your own life. You have years of precious memories belonging to only you. There are those who worry for you and those who you worry for. Why should I demolish that just because you wanted to do me harm? No one in this world is born evil. Only those who stray from the path of good due to various fortunate and unfortunate circumstances. Why not give a person a chance to turn back? You still have a chance at redemption, I can tell. That's why I'm sure I can put my trust in you. I'm sorry. Me and my sister have been living here for some 10 odd years. Her name is Shinmyomaru Sakuna. I'll introduce you to her when she gets up from bed tomorrow. I'm Seija Kijin, and I'm an Amano-jaku. That's a really nice name. Huh. This house is very comfortable. Is this your family home? Currently, it's my home. It belonged to a friend a long time ago, but some things happened and she gave me the house. I see. I had a friend not long ago, one I've known since childhood. Did something unfortunate happen? Yeah, she stabbed me. She betrayed me. She took my power. You were the one who saved me from the brink of hell. So that's what happened. The world as it is right now is in disarray. Times are hard, and in such times, anything can happen. All I know is that damn Hakone Shrine Maiden has completely lost it and is going on some yokai genocide. If you run into her, you're dead. No survivors. Fucking. Some folks told me that Shrine Maiden used to be very kind and would never hurt yokai, but for some reason she gradually became more and more ruthless. So that's the reason evil, like consuming others' power, has become widespread. Yeah, training alone is way too slow. You might as well directly gain power from others to be more effective. I guess without that, you'd never feel safe. Actually, in terms of training, there are many ways to go about it. Reading books. Books, huh? Aha. Imagine with the culmination of the knowledge of hundreds and thousands of legendary minds at your fingertips. Wouldn't solving all life's problems be no issue at all? It's fine if you are interested in reading, as long as you find something you like, you won't be able to stop yourself from digging deeper into it. Something I like, huh? For you, Seija-san, I can recommend a book. It's a book that tells you how to read, manipulate, and control others. So even you have such a thing. It's called The Sage of Ghost Valley. I can give you a copy tomorrow if you're interested. For the record, I never asked you to give me that book. But if you insist on giving it to me, I won't say no. Ha, that's no problem. Anyways, it's late right now. Your body still hasn't fully recovered yet. You should sleep. What about you? I don't see a third bed in here. I have another bed in the attic. I'll tidy it up and sleep in there. Hey, isn't that a bit... It's fine. I used to sleep in that bed too a long time ago. It's no trouble. Please don't worry. Okay. Good night, Seija-san. Good night. Ever since then, I've been living in that house. I didn't say I'd leave, and they didn't intend on chasing me out either. I don't have a place I belong to, or at least I don't think I do. The people here treat me as if I were family. I can't understand it at all. I won't shamelessly say that this is my home, but at least that's how I feel. Hey, wake up! Big sis isn't here today, so we can go fishing! Isn't there a pond nearby? Just go there. What? No, I want a big lake! A big lake! The Misty Lake. You might get gobbled up by a yokai there. She's taller than Seija. That's why you're coming with me. If you're there, the yokai will be full from eating you and won't eat me. Wow, real remarkable plan you have there. I was joking. I won't be scared if Seija's there to protect me. Are you coming? Or are you not? I'm going on my own. Hey, wait! Fine, I'll go. Don't blame me if your sister starts asking questions, though. Hooray! Just having a great time. Oh, shit! All your clothes are wet. Seriously. Go back and change already. We don't want you to catch a cold. No, I want to play some more. Just some more, please. There's no helping you, huh? Fine. I'll go get you a change of clothes. You stay here. Don't go wandering off. Okay. Seija, you're doing the worst thing you could do in this situation. Where the heck did she... You knew this was going to happen, right? Ah! Scream as loud as you want, it's no use. As loud as you want! As loud as you want! You don't seem to be all that strong. Well, I'm not a picky eater, mind you. Stop! Oh, it's you, bubblegum hair. You've recovered. Yeah. So what will it be? Revenge? Or are you here to save her? Whatever it is, you're welcome to try. Ever since then, I've gained the power of many other yokai. My power is now unmatched. How about you lend me another hand, or your entire body, for that matter? You know what? I changed my mind. This brat and her sister will just bring me trouble in the end. I have no reason to risk my own life for them. You've gained the power of others, yet not their ability. At least, I know you don't have my unique ability. Why don't we work together again, just like old times? That's a nice proposal. You think I'll trust you? No, you don't have to trust me. Oh? The moment you let your guard down, I'll kill you. Same goes for you. You can kill me the first chance you get. Working together in such circumstance, are you willing to take up such a nerve-wracking challenge? Encouraging the person you're working with to kill you. You're crazy, you know that? Did I hit your head too hard last time? That's the kind of person I am, don't you know? Eh. Show me your sincerity then. Kill this brat, take her power, then I'll let you work together with me again. You sure have a way with words, huh? Sure, that won't be a problem. You better close your eyes. This is going to be one flashy move. Alright, get ready. That's a weenie noise. From the back? When I told you to move would be flashy, you would surely think I'd rush you with your eyes were closed. I even told you to get ready, and you put up all your attention to your front, just as I expected. Clever bastard. You. Sage of Ghost Valley, Chapter 10. In the dealings of mortals, there lies a wisdom in devising plans, the three ordinances. Meaning, when devising plans, you need to have the ideal, the backup, and the compromise. The ideal was to ambush your weak point. The backup was to fight you head on. You used your backup plan as a smokescreen, didn't you? Exactly. Ha! You win. Are you gonna take my power or reclaim what you lost? Do it. Listen up. Consuming the power of others is the way of evil. If you turn back now, don't make me laugh. It's like rolling a snowball. The more you do it, the better it feels. I told you already, my power now is unmatched. Your little tricks won't do anything against me. But how dare you lie to me? It's time for payback. I'll settle the score by showing you the body of the brat you tried so hard to protect. I don't know what's happening. What? She's gone. The compromise was to reverse your gravity and launch you some other place. Can't guarantee if you'll survive, though. Well then, until next time. So, regarding what happened just now, I'm not sure if I scared you, but it's fine if you can't forgive me. That was so cool! Huh? Like just now you went swoosh and sent her flying, and then you were all, until next time. It was so cool! Did I actually say something that embarrassing? But, don't you hate me? The things I said? Seija is a good person. Everything you did was to protect me. Why would I hate you? I swear, you sisters don't know how the world can be. Also, I felt something stopping that person from coming towards me, too. Seija, you protected me just in time. You're really gentle. I didn't have the time to make a barrier, only to reverse gravity. You're imagining things. Huh? Is that true? Okay, now do you know how dangerous the outside is? Go home already. You're going to make your sister worry again. Right. Okay. Where's she going? Everything was destroyed by the time I got there. There were large holes in the walls and everything was a mess. Also lots of burn marks. I can't find that woman or her son anywhere. So something must have happened last night. That sounds about right. Sheesh, if she listened and stayed here with us. I'm also partly responsible for this happening. What's important now is to figure out what happened. Were they suddenly attacked by yokai, or did something happen to the woman herself? Or the Shrine Maiden was there. I heard recently that the Shrine Maiden has been active there lately. It could be possible that she's preparing to make a clean sweep around here. We need a plan to deal with her, or else things are going to get ugly. Correct, there is such a threat. But to resolve the current issues, just thinking about the Shrine Maiden isn't enough. Do you remember that cycle I told you about? The negative cycle against Sokyo. Yokai, humans, and the Shrine Maiden, each of them pushing their negativity onto the next, causing more and more negativity to build up in all three. With the way things are now, a solution aimed at only one person will only cure the symptom and not the cause. We must strike at the cycle itself. The cycle itself. Yes, to break the yokai, to sink humans into despair, or to make the Shrine Maiden collapse. These are all simple ways to force all the negativity onto one side and violently break the cycle. But that isn't fair at all, and countless more issues will arise. In my opinion, perhaps we could adjust not one whole side, but the relation between two parties. The relation between two parties. For example, the reason yokai take out all their hate for the Shrine Maiden on humans is because they know they can't do anything to her. The difference in strength between a yokai and a Shrine Maiden blessed by the gods is too big. The side of the Shrine Maiden has completely sealed off all feedback from the yokai, so yokai vent on the humans. If we could change the traditional method of exterminating yokai, allowing yokai to have power to respond to the Shrine Maiden, it would definitely mend Gensokyo's issues to a certain degree. Changing tradition. It's wishful thinking on my part, but for example, we could have some kind of extermination rule. Both sides will fight within certain boundaries. The Shrine Maiden would still have the advantage, but yokai would have more of a chance to defeat the Shrine Maiden. With that, yokai who would want revenge can choose to increase their strength within the rules instead of venting on regular people. It would simultaneously give them a challenge and something to work towards. That sounds just like a game. Is that even viable? Even if it's not, we can still target other relationships. Yokai don't have to get fear from humans by threatening their life. And humans can vent their fears some other way too. For example, we could have a facility where conflicts... I'm bored! You guys keep talking about stuff I don't understand, and you won't let me play outside. I'm gonna die in here! Hello, do you not know how dangerous it is outside? Can you control yourself for a bit? Then play with me, Seija! Don't talk weird stuff with Big Sis all day. You want me to play with you, huh? Play. You know, I do have something called a game console, which you can play. What's that? How do I play with it? Who knows? Maybe you kick it around? Whoa, I can kick it? Awesome! Seija-san, how did you get that game console? Well, I stole it. Ha! Where did you actually get it from, Seija-san? Well, I accidentally saved a person. That person just so happens to own some shop in the village, so he gave me it as a gift. Haha, isn't that a good thing? What? I don't want you to imagine how embarrassing it'd be if word got out that I would help others. Also? With how much the village hates yokai nowadays, would it be bad if people found out he had help from a yokai? That's very correct, Seija-san. You're right. That's something he will have to face himself. Although, Seija-san, you do care about others, huh? What? She's red like a cherry! You keep quiet. I put that game console outside. I'll go fetch it. Haha. That wasn't very nice. You made Seija-san embarrassed. But Big Sis did the same. Yes, Big Sis will be punished too. Where did you bury it? Where'd you put it? Where did I put it? I'm really starting to regret not taking it with me. Why did you not take it with you? You fucking bury it? You're gonna get jumped by Cotton Candy Head again? Long time no see. Oh my god, you again. You're quite the persistent one. Perhaps it's fate. I gained even more power yesterday, and now I have a chance at revenge. Yesterday? The mother and child? Heh, you mean that pitiful man and woman? You killed them? What do you think? Listen up, Seija Kishin. In this world, there is no good and evil, only those who survive and those who don't. The person who lives will forever be the winner. You can judge me all you want, but what will happen after 10 years, 100 years? The future will forever be shaped by those who live to see it. Yeah, what you say makes sense. The future only means anything if you actually live to see it. You can live by consuming others' power, live longer even. So, what about all those who will live even longer than you? What sort of people are they? People more ruthless than I am, probably. Sometimes gain comes from losing, and sometimes losses come from gaining. The person who lives the longest are those who know to let others live. Ha! That's merely a child's idea of justice. No, you're the one with a child's idea of justice. Letting yourself sink lower, telling yourself there's no good and evil, hoping to convince yourself what you did isn't wrong. Keep lying to yourself. One day you'll actually start to believe them. That would be the point of no return. Shut up. Are you mad? If you truly believe your own words, what are you getting angry for? You're angry simply because you're scared. Shut up! I'll kill you right now! Yeah, it's about time we end this, my friend. This time, make sure you finish the job. Whap. Ah, looky here, yokai. Oh shit! The Hakurei! Shrine Maiden! The Crimson Slasher! I just so happen to be looking for yokai. And I'll kill him. Well, good luck with that. I'll get out of your way. Of course I'm talking about you two. You're pretty smart. Yeah, I'm not human, but I can't be a shrine maiden without exterminating yokai. Say your prayers! Too fast. Defend! North side clear. South side clear. South. No, the north! Damn it! She can teleport! If you don't want to die, focus! I know that better than you. Just one moment. If I can lock onto her for one moment. You know, it'll be easier for you if you just give up. I could say the same for you. Oh, just give up. This is fate, you know? I like that stab noise. It's very wet. Ouchies. That hurts. I've been getting impatient myself lately. Here you go, enjoy. You're a bit stronger than I imagined. My power is unmatched. Retreat! Huh? You still intend to run? It doesn't matter how powerful. Oh, I see. We're doing this now. Okie dokie. I'll seal you then. The painting is more or less finished. Let's show it to her later. I can't wait. Isn't it too early? Moreover, it's bad. You scared me. What's wrong, Seija-san? The Shrine Maiden. She's coming here. Click hide in the drawer. I ran into her. She's a goddamn monster. What? We need to run, otherwise when she gets here, come with me. What are we doing here? Aren't we running? Go in quickly. The basement? Why? The Hakurei Shrine Maiden has a move called Dimensional Rift. It allows her to teleport within a certain range. If we expose ourselves outside, the moment we're discovered, none of us are getting away. Beneath this house lies an ancient being. No one can enter the basement normally without permission, the Hakurei Shrine Maiden included. I have just given the two of you permission. Please, make haste. Big Sis should come too. I can't do that. If it were the Hakurei Shrine Maiden defeating that being, it's not outside the realm of possibility. But if I lure her away, even if she knows there are people hiding underneath, she'll think it's more trouble than it's worth. What? No! Big Sis! Be good, Shimyomaru. I'll be fine. I've dealt with the Shrine Maiden before. I can do it a second time. But... Please look after her for a while, Seija-san. Alright. But... Are you actually going? Yes, don't worry. I'll be fine. I'm entrusting this to you. What's this? A bottle? Inside is red liquid. I apologize, but there's something I've been keeping from you. A long time ago, a friend of mine gave me this bottle. I was told to give this to a yokai named Seija Kijin. What? This bottle contains limitless power. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and now I've decided. I'm sure I can trust you that you will use it for good. What are you? Now please take her inside. Hurry, time is of the essence. I understand. Until I come back, do not leave for any reason. If I don't come back for more than a day, please take her to a safe place. Do not drink the red goo. It's like a tornado warning. Tornado shelter. But it's not a tornado, it's fucking Reimu. Where do you think you're going? I want to see Big Sis. It's dangerous outside. Don't take even a step out of here until your sister comes back. Seija, please. Just one peek at Big Sis, okay? No. Okay. But she's my big sister. My only. You know, Big Sis has been taking care of me for as long as I can remember. We don't have parents, so it's always just been me and Big Sis. She never scolds me. When I'd fall down, she'd never be in a hurry to help me up. She'd always be standing there in front of me, arms outstretched, waiting for me to slowly go to her. One time we ran out of food. Big Sis asked me to forage ingredients from outside. I didn't notice that Big Sis also planned on going outside. One afternoon later, I carried a whole sack of ingredients back home. I was so tired I could barely move. I thought the least Big Sis could do was help. When I got back home, Big Sis was smiling like always. I was mad at her for letting me do all the hard work, so when she finished cooking the food, I grabbed everything and ate it all for myself. After I ate everything, I realized some of the ingredients I gathered weren't in there. In their place, there were a ton of ingredients I hadn't gathered. I found the missing ingredients a day later. That's when I realized they were all poisonous. Big Sis taught me how to differentiate poisonous and non-poisonous ingredients. I'd just forgotten it. If it weren't for Big Sis silently swapping the ingredients, I'd probably be. When I got back home, I saw Big Sis applying medicine. Her hand was injured. That's when I knew what happened. Big Sis also went out to gather ingredients. And then so I wouldn't feel down, she swapped out the poisonous ingredients and kept the fact that she went out a secret. Yet that night I didn't let Big Sis have a single bite. Big Sis. If Big Sis isn't around anymore, what do I do? It's a good day to be sad. There's something behind this. Oh, that. Who the fuck are you? This is me? Big Sis drew that portrait for you. Big Sis has always wanted to hang your picture up. But we didn't have a camera, so Big Sis decided to draw one herself. It was supposed to be a surprise. That's why she didn't show it to you. What? Why? Big sis. Because Big Sis wants a picture of all her family members on the wall. If Big Sis isn't around anymore, what do I do? Seija! Come on, stay still. This is very tiring, you know. I do feel a little something, though. Your power changes depending on the amount of power I'm using. Ah, man, being toyed like this is really grinding my gears. It's almost time for my nap. Come on, make this easy for me. Touhou. That was the first time you blocked one of my attacks. Pretty good. But I think I'm starting to see your limits now. Okay, now that I have nothing to worry about, I'll finish this in one blow. What's up with my talismans flying towards me? Hey, you look familiar. Do you want something? Are you here to apologize? Or like, are you here to challenge me? Obviously, I'm here to save her. Save her? What's she to you? She is family. Man, you say that like I'm some kind of evil villain. Sheesh, you're the yokai being exterminated here. I'm sure you know I won't show any mercy. Okay, let's go. Defend. A barrier. Watch my back, I'll get it open. Okay. We fighting. We did it! Focus, Seija-san. Don't be afraid. The moment you let fear get the better of you, she won't hesitate to run you down. Got it. Shimmy's gonna blow this. I know she's gonna fucking blow this. Aw, man. Can you guys make this easier for me? It's really a pain. Oh, well, you're not getting away. Seija-san, do you still remember what you learned from that book? Yeah. All I need is one moment. We'll have a chance if I can touch her for one moment. Okay, Seija-san, it's up to you. Got it. This is going to be one flashy move. Get ready. The same trick won't work on me twice, you know. What is this power? The backup is to deal with you head on. The ideal is to ambush you from behind. The compromise is to reverse your gravity and let you fall towards her. Shrine Maiden, I deeply apologize for hurting you. I'll apologize in person at a future date. Please stop for today. Haha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Are you trying to get me killed? Do you know what they'll do to me if I fail an extermination in times like these? The Shrine Maiden's reputation is absolute. What's going on? The Great Hakurei Barrier is shrinking. What? How is that possible? I have no time for games. Thanks to you, I've worked up quite the sweat. Well then, toodles. Seija-san, run. What? What about you? Run! Oh. I don't really even know what she's doing. Whoa, what is this place? What's going on, big sis? The sealed space. They say those who are sealed will forever be trapped in a pure white world of nothingness. What? We've been sealed in here? Big sis, it's all my fault! Don't say that. Hakone Shrine Maiden was targeting me. Really, I'm the one to blame. No way! If I could have pushed just a little harder. Big sis, you wouldn't. It's fine. Actually, you've done very well. The Shrine Maiden intended to use that layer of the Great Hakone Barrier to crush me to death. But when you suddenly appeared, her ritual was thrown off. That's why I'm still alive right now. And isn't that the best ending? All of us are still alive. Big sis, what do we do now? Are you really going to be trapped here forever? Don't worry. Theory of Barriers, Chapter 7, Section 8, page 99. The sealed space is described there. And if the book's hypothesis is correct, come, we're going somewhere. To where exactly? Somewhere suitable. Don't worry, we'll be fine. I promise. Okay, if Big Sis says so. We're leaving purgatory. Where's the time machine? Where's anything? Where? Right around here. Break the ground, you'll find yourself. Are we going to do something? If the book is correct, there's a certain ability I have. Human Spectre / of the Eternal Future. It's there, it's there! Phew! Huh. Good. We need to hurry, you should go. This crack can't be sustained for too long. And after this, it'll become immune and a second crack can't be opened. What the heck? You come too, big sis. It's dark inside. I just need to rest for a moment. Doing that has exhausted me quite a bit. You go first. I'll be there in a moment. Okay. Shimyomaru? Huh? Big sis? If there's ever comes a day where you're alone and I'm not around, go look for Seija-san. Seija-san isn't a bad person, she just needs some guidance. And if you're around her, I'm sure you'll be a good influence. Oh, got it! Also, I know you've always been relying on me. But if I can't be there to help you, make sure you learn to stand up on your own. And look for friends to help you. No one knows how to solve your problems better than you yourself. Cool. And if anything is stronger than you, it would be your friends. Okay. Good. It's time. You should go. Okay. Big sis! Theory of Barriers, Chapter 7, Section 8, page 99, regarding the sealed space. In theory, the attacks described above can cause the adhesiveness of the sealed space to collapse on itself. This would cause a crack connecting to the world outside for a brief period of time. And according to the Yakumo law, such cracks are highly auto-regulatory. When one life form passes through it, it will immediately seal itself. Once sealed, the adhesiveness of the sealed space in question will produce an immunity. Unless a change happens on the molecular level, the same method cannot be used to open another crack. Promise me. You'll take care of yourself. Since that day, a long time has passed. When the situation against Sokyo died down, I returned to that place again. That's where I met her. But that person, the person who shook my heart that night, was never seen again. You can access a hidden scene if you go into the evidence panel. How do I do that again? What button is that? Is that what the S in the water's for? I don't know what button opens the evidence panel. I'm scared to click the wrong button. It should be this button. A note. Maybe I'll never see her again. Or maybe I'll see her tomorrow. Wait, what? It didn't do anything. I can't read it. It just says note number 6. Oh, now it works. Or maybe it didn't? What? Oh, wait, something popped up. So I think it's gonna bring me to the extra scene. Yukari Yakumo! Hey. How surprising. I had thought my barrier would stop you and your cohorts. When everyone works together, any obstacle can be overcome. Really? Let me guess. What was his name? Takeshi? Something like that? You used his power, didn't you? How much time left? 10 minutes, give or take. Yukari Yakumo, do you really plan on destroying Gensokyo? No, it's not Gensokyo that will be destroyed. It will be you people. After 10 minutes, you will receive divine retribution for your sins. How do you plan on spending the last 10 minutes of your life? I wonder. I see. In that case, I'll use these 10 minutes to stop you. Come in. You've returned. How is the situation? Hello, strange new character. There are no problems. Everything is under control. There were some hiccups, but it's been dealt with. I see. Good. Hiyari Marikiri. Protect her at all costs. Got it. I still have some things to do, so I can't go myself. But if the situation does turn for the worse, I'll handle it myself. Definitely. Haha, you won't need to do anything, Director. No, when lives are on the line, we can't let our guard down for even a single moment, no matter who is on the other end. I hope you'll do the same. Heh heh, sure. I'm sure you know she's also the... In any case, we'll proceed according to the plan. Eliminate anything that could be a problem and finish the rest of the plan without any issues. Roger! The plan, Yomu. What's the plan? Tell me the plan. There you go, chat. There's the secret bonus chapter. So, I think what we can piece together from that, we're gonna do a little theory crafting. So that was the backstory for Seija. And I think we can figure out Seija's motivation for her actions now. Seija is trying to figure out how to bring back Shizuku. I think that's what it is. But I don't know what this curse thing is, though. I don't know what that Kita thing was. There's still a lot of things that don't make any sense, but, you know, Chapter 5. Chapter 5, baby. Chapter 5. Well, we wait for Chapter 5. When will Chapter 5 be done? I don't know. But it will be done eventually. So, wait. Please be patient. But I got, you know, I like this game. I think this game is pretty fascinating. I dig it. So, now we wait. So Yomo apparently has half butterfly's blood, And according to that book at Aku, only one person can have a pure blood at any given time. And something tells me that Shizuku is a pure blood. Whatever that means. I don't actually really know. But, you know, I'm curious to find out. She had a bottle of red liquid, which I assume was the pure blood itself. I don't really know though. There's a lot of things in there that don't really make sense, but we don't have all the pieces of the puzzle, so it'll probably not make that much sense anyway. When all said and done, but at least it will have some semblance of something going on here. We have no idea what happened at the end of Chapter 4, and Chapter 5. Chapter 4 ended with a very, very unexpected, oh shit moment. So yeah, chat. That was Human Spirit Agency Chapter 4 and Extra Chapter. And all I can say is, be prepared for the 5th and final chapter coming to you in 2025.